Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Triona Owem. I'm a published author and a motivational speaker. Today, I'd like to be admonishing everybody on this very interesting topic: turn a deaf ear to haters. Now, I'd like to begin with the analogy of the eagle and the crow. We all know that very well. You know, the eagle is the only bird made, from creation to be able to fly to altitudes that other birds can't get to. And the only bird that is daring enough to try to stop that eagle, that bird I consider a hater, the crow, gets on the eagle's back in an attempt to attack the eagle, in an attempt to stop the eagle from flying high. What does the eagle do? The eagle doesn't pay any attention to the crow. The eagle just continues to fly and soar into altitudes, high altitudes. And guess what happens? The law of atmospheric pressure takes place. When you get to certain altitudes, the level of oxygen drops, and that's the only answer the eagle needs to give the crow. The crow on its own gets suffocated, falls off, and dies. So you see that we can liken the analogy of the eagle and crow to present happenings in our world today. There are haters everywhere. The moment you start doing something meaningful, people will start to criticize you. Criticisms will start flowing from north, east, south, and west. I can even liken this present Guinness World Record attempt to something that haters will want to start talking about, because it is something meaningful. It is something never done before. Haters everywhere. Criticisms will start flowing. But guess what? We don't have their time. In this place here, we don't answer to haters. We just keep on doing what we know how to do best, which is shining. We just keep on going higher. We just keep on shining. And at a particular point, the haters by themselves, they say if you can't defeat them, you join them. When they say that there is nothing to talk again, they either come and submit and bow to us in reverence, or they confess and run out in shame. That is what I'd like to admonish everybody today. In whatever field you find yourselves, it might be medicine, it might be law, whatever field of human endeavor, people will talk. People will talk, and they talk because they don't have what it takes to do what you are doing. The only reason the crow is attacking the eagle is because the crow was not configured to fly as high as the eagle was configured to fly. So in a bout of jealousy, because the crow can't do what the eagle is doing, the crow is trying to stop the eagle and make the eagle fall off. Whatever you find yourself doing, as long as you know it is your passion, it is something meaningful, just keep at it. Just keep doing it. That is the basis of this speech today. And I want to tell you that focus is very important, because it's very easy to, be distracted and get off guard. Turn a deaf ear. That's the topic. Turn a deaf ear. You must do like see if they don't even exist. You must just own your stage, own the room you find yourself. Shine in your own light. Have confidence. Exude your self-confidence and be focused. I'd like to give further examples with people who are somewhat successful, which we know today. Take, for instance, Walt Disney. Do you know that at a point in time, Walt Disney was criticized and told, and he was fired from where he was working. They said for his lack of imagination. He lost his job because they said he lacked imagination. But today, Disneyland needs no introduction. We all know what Walt Disney progressed to become. He turned a deaf ear to his haters, and he went on to become a global stage. And today, we all revere the imagination that comes out from Disneyland. Another very valid example, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, who is a global literary icon, was sometimes by a publishing company referred to as someone who is not authentically African and doesn't have what it takes to write authentic African stories. She turned a deaf ear to that publishing house, went on to pursue her passion, and today we can see how she's shining globally all over the world. Another example is Stephen King. He was told that he is a nobody and he doesn't have anything in him to be able to stand out. But Stephen King is one of the notable musicians in the world. I'd like to admonish everybody, as I said earlier, you can liken this, you can streamline this to whatever you find yourself doing. And also, at large, I'd like to speak to the 20 days of the longest speaking marathon in the world currently happening. Keep on, keep doing it. Let's stay focused, and the sky will be our starting point. At this juncture, I'd like to pass on the mic to the next speaker. Thank you so much.